Yeah, I'm putting cases on bitch niggas now. Oh yeah, I got cases on a bunch of bitch niggas right now. I'm treating these niggas like hoes. I'm dragging them in court, smacking them the fuck around.
Man, these people are just poor dummies. You know, what can you do? I make more money than rappers.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people taught European how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To
Check one,
Harker Bay
check two,
front
check one,
line
check
till the
two.
law call my number.
Check one, check two, check one, check two. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Can y'all hear me? Check one, check two, check one, check two. Can you hear me? Check one, check two, family. I'm going to tell you the truth today, family. I'm going to try to tell you some good stuff, family. I wasn't even going to do show today. Yeah, I was about to change the time. And do y'all appreciate Moorish World TV, man? Because I wasn't going to do. Listen, I've been up for the last day and a half doing research, trying to get some things together. And let me just give you an update, right? I gotta give you an update, man. Y'all gotta come through in the clutch. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, man. This is the Mr. Nasheed then dropped his attorney and then got a new attorney, and man, it's been hectic. It's been hectic over here trying to keep up with the next move that they got going on, man. So bad. I need to do me a fundraiser. I don't care what y'all say. Are y'all gonna be mad because I do a fundraiser? Are y'all gonna call me grifting? Because, man, it seems as though I give y'all a report of what's going on, man. I thought we was right there in the courtroom. Yeah, I got to give y'all an update. I'm going to give y'all the deeper details later. Yeah, man. But it's looking like a stall tactic or whatever the case may be, but it's crazy. It's check 1 2, check 1 2. Are we here? Check 1 2, check 1 2. Are we here? Check 1 2. Check 1 2, check 1 2. I don't know what's going on. Hey, I can't call it. I can't call it. Hey, listen. I can't call it. I don't know what just happened. You know what I mean? I don't know what just happened. I'm like, oh, man, here we go again. Here we go again. I don't know what just happened. But, hey, they can keep on doing what they want to do. It's all right with me. It's all right with me. Ain't going to make me no bit of difference. But anyway, like I was saying, I went and had to check my connections and everything. You know what I mean? I went, everything was intact. I just, the feed just stopped for some reason. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, family, I figured that I was like, man, listen, most people I said most people who enjoy Moorish World TV, they watch Moorish World TV just like I used to, and then it dropped, I think. Just like I used to watch the Jeffersons, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait for Jeffersons and Sanford and Son to come on, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all enjoy Moorish World TV like that, but if you do, that's the reason why I came and did this show tonight and took my time to put it together. So family, when I do my fundraiser so I can get to these court dates, so I can wrap up this lawsuit, don't be scared to send, what my man say, with my Hey, Grift, remember the guy came on the show? He said, I know, he was a black power guy. He said, I know you got some coins in your pocket. I know you got something that jingle, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But we'll take the ones. We take the paper. We'll take the fives. We'll take the 20s. And I know you got some hundreds. I know. I was like, hold up. We talking about black power? And he went straight to preacher mode on Moorish World TV. I said, oh, man. Big Shirley brought him on. I was like, oh, here we go. And up jumped the boogie. He was fleecing the people. Now, man. So, yeah, family, I'm actually looking for another platform so we can do our membership sections again. Thank you, Thurman Smart. Appreciate it. But let me tell you something, Mr. Thurman Smart. I gratefully appreciate you, but I think maybe YouTube might get, what is that, 40% of that, 30% of that or something? So when I do this fundraiser, family, make sure you hit the Cash App or hit the something that's direct, because YouTube want a piece of that change right there. Real talk. But thank you so much, Thurman Smart, and thank you all those who support. But yeah, man, I'll give you all the details when I create this group tomorrow. And anybody want to join the group, they can actually hear the greater details of what has transpired in the last few hours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but thank you so much, Thurman. Thank you. Everybody who support. But with that being said, family, so tonight we're going to be talking about hiding colors. I mean, hiding colors, family. We got to talk about hiding colors tonight. Now listen, now listen. Yeah, we need to get the throne back. The throne was official, man. I don't know why they messed that up. But hiding colors. So it was reported that that the producer is going to be rebooting Hidden Colors. That's what was said, right? Now, in rebooting Hidden Colors, remember Hidden Colors was about the diaspora, if you will. The whole demonstration was about our people all around the planet and how they affected the planet. So I'm thinking to myself, how in the world, what is next? You know what I mean? What is next? What can they say now about our hidden colors? And the only thing that I can think of is some FBA stuff, some hidden foundational Foundation British American, or I'm trying to figure out what they will be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because they already done ostracized themselves to be talking about the whole population of a people who are melanated. That's over. That's pretty much done. You know what I mean? So now what's next? I'm trying to figure out what's next. And the only thing I can figure out is something that they haven't touched on, and that is the British side of the conversation. Now, let me say this. One of the things that I like to point out about this conversation here is they always using the white supremacist, the white supremacist, the white supremacist, the white supremacist. Mr. Nasheed always talk about the white supremacist, the white supremacist, the white supremacist. But whenever he gets a chance to work with people, if you will, they're always, I'm talking about on the side, the technical side, they're always Europeans. They're always. There's never, ever. He got the face so he can sell the product. So he got our people as the face of the product. But behind the scenes, it's a rack of Europeans. Another thing I want to talk about is what happened to all the cast? Have you noticed that all the cast of what you call it, Hidden Colors, just disappear? Anybody ever notice that? There's always been some dysfunctional something. Always been some form of dysfunction with the Hidden Color cast. We gonna get into that tonight too, family. We gonna get into that tonight too. But the main thing I want to know is, are you going to donate to the new film? Family, you know he gonna need somebody to get this jumping, right? Everything has been a flop. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know that everything has been a flop, right? So he's going to need some money to get this jumping. Who's going to be donating?
Stacy, what's up, Miss Stacy?
Who's going to be donating? Anybody? Who's going to donate to the new Hidden Colors 666 or Hidden Colors 6 or whatever it is? I don't know about you, but I'm gonna watch this one. I don't know about you. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm trying to adjust something real quick in real time. Give me 1 second. Yeah, anybody gonna be is anybody going to support the Hidden Colors, the new one? Hold up, let me get this together real quick. All right.
Stacy, what's up?
All right, look, check this out. Electric Boogaloo. All right, look. So look, this is fresh.
Stacy, what's up, Miss Stacy?
Hey, Tariq, what's going on?
Hey, Miss Stacy, how are you?
I'm good. Just about to take my intellectual power real quick before I go to bed. I just got off my second job.
Yes, y'all need to get on that intellectual power from Brother Reza. Reza was at my house earlier today. Shout out to Reza.
They take intellectual power. Listen to this.
We're talking about Hidden Color 6 because we're gonna drop some heavy stuff about
Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're talking about the herbs and the y'all see. Go ahead, Miss Stacy. Go ahead.
They gonna drop some heavy stuff. Who gonna donate? You know they can't make a movie without the donation, man. Man, y'all better donate for my legal fund, man. I'm about to put up my legal fund, man. If y'all FBAs can donate for these Hidden Colors movies, man, come on, man. You gotta look out for the cookout. Yeah, look out for the cookout, man. I gotta do it this time, man. I try to avoid, man. And those who have supported thus far, don't be compelled to support. But it's going into overtime, family. It's going into overtime with this demonstration. But yeah, family, so we're going to talk about Hidden Color 666 tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. Yeah. We got to talk about it tonight, family. So we might as well.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
The truth? Regardless of whether you like that truth or not. We're in the 21st century. How people are poor, hungry, ragged, naked, and out of doors. How people are being murdered on a daily and consistent basis.
It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. A couple weak frauds that crept you. They put the bean on me. I didn't neglect you.
time's up. Allow me to bless you. They yell reparation and they got your attention. A failed clown rapper claimed he was pimping, but you don't know he was a fed since 9-0. Cosmo Flex was a front for 5-0.
You can't get dropped in a pit of snakes.
Certified boogeyman.
And trying to figure out which one has the venom sac. I'm this tall. This one is not poison.
FBA was laughing when he went to the Romans. I guess they don't understand that's who own them. Lying on GS, claiming I stalked them. That ain't true, cause if it was, I'd have chalked them. I'm simply a blogger, researching for the family. Cause people look like me, continue to scam me. Continue to scam us in the name of liberation. But when I call them out, they claim that I'm hating. Who says I smacked somebody? Poke your chest out, then fly thousands of miles. Check it out. For a peace order. I'm back like I left something. And you kept frontin', sick the Romans on me, but they ain't really stop nothing. How you say you slap a man and go get a peace order? Something ain't adding up. Now I'm in the deep waters. I done took a deep dive, see who you really are. Who named you to Ricochet, affiliated with the guns? Nah, you ain't a Sunni or the nation, but ain't nobody question why you perpetrating. See, early in the 90s, they put you on a mission. Hip-hop was conscious, you came with something different. Goofy clown rap to take it off track, but you was so back, nobody followed the act. So they made another character, turned you to a thug. From Cosmo to K-Fact, but still got no love. Album went wood, it was trash, no good. You was hip-hop police, snitching on the hood. How you make a documentary about hip-hop and not include yourself in all your albums that flop? Yeah, you got some dark secrets, I'm here to expose them, and I don't plan to stop until everybody knows them. He's back! Yeah! Thank you for your support, family. Hey, family. I'm thinking about covering the MLK files. I'm really thinking about covering that because listen, at the end of the day, I'm starting to believe that all of this is orchestrated right on time to continue to snatch the morale out of those who thought that they had some power. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about my people. Those who've been masquerading and poking their chests out. It's like Trump is trying to put them in order. I'm telling you, with the Snoop thing and with the rappers that was talking slick about Trump, and maybe that's how I can organize this next presentation, to show how all of these rappers was talking crazy, and then Trump say, shut up, Negro, go ahead and get on that stage and perform for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should do that, and then segue into how they are taking people like MLK and trying to drag him all over the internet. And the sad thing about that is that MLK have already accomplished that which has benefited thousands and thousands and thousands upon millions of people, right? But at the same time, they come back on Monday night and say he was a homosexual. They come back on Monday night and said he was a womanizer. They come back on a Monday night to say he was a drunk. They come back. How do we source this stuff? Do we got anybody that can source this stuff? You know what I mean? Do we got anybody that can source this stuff? Double dare you. Got my chicken box. You know what I mean? We need to source this stuff. We shouldn't allow someone to say, we're releasing the documents now, and automatically we believe that stuff hook, line, and sinker. We should be able to source it and say, okay, this one can confirm that, and this one can corroborate that. But I see people right now on the internet, oh my God, look what they got. These are the same people that has hypnotized our people through rap music, hypnotized our people through education, hypnotize our people through separation, segregation, and all the other things that they have used to minimize our power and our moving forward in life. And now we're going to take that which they have the power to create, put together, and manipulate and say it's the fact, end all, be all. Man, I'm a little bit skeptic about this one. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a little bit skeptic about it, just the way that it came forth. You feel what I'm saying? It came forth right at a time, right, It came forth right at a time. But like, see, listen, fam, you got to watch social media, and you got to watch social media closely, right? Because social media is the pulse of society right now. Social media is the pulse of society right now, whether you believe it or not. Most people would be influenced off of NBC, ABC, and MSNBC, CNN, and all that, and Fox and all that. But they don't have nothing on social media no more. Why do you think that they're using the propaganda about TikTok? Because TikTok is most influential. More influential than what's that? The Young Turks. More influential than what you call it? What's the Muslim thing? Nazir or whatever it is. You know what I mean? All of these little foreign stations. TikTok is way more influential than that stuff. So guess what? They talk the propaganda of getting rid of it. They're not going to get rid of it. Of course they're not. It earns too much money. However, they're going to talk the propaganda, stir people up, get people distracted and emotionally involved over there while they be doing something over here. And that's the same thing that happened with these conversations. MLK, RFK, JFK, and any other KKK that they want to talk about to get people riled up and then get you looking over here and they doing something over here. I mean, now, social media is taking over an influence. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's taking over influence. And now you got somebody saying Alicia X is having a live debate now. And man, oh man, you were so on point during your last show. Yeah, because listen, Al Jazeera, that's right. Al Jazeera, they don't have no, thank you so much, Starlight. They don't have the type of influence that a TikTok have, that what is that, Facebook and all of that have. And I think I might go over there and cover the Michi X thing tomorrow. Maybe I'll cover that tomorrow. Cause she is way out of pocket. She is way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? She is way out of pocket. And maybe because she don't understand the civil rights movement. Like, I could break down the civil rights movement if one have the ear and the patience to understand it. The civil rights movement, was just that, a movement. There was many of cells organized to bring things to the forefront and to get things accomplished. Martin Luther King was just the voice, an organized voice for those that people didn't see. You follow what I'm saying? Rosa Parks, it was orchestrated for Rosa Parks to go on that bus that day. That wasn't random. I mean, that wasn't random. Rosa Parks was a part of the instigation to get things changed. These was organized effort. They was plotted out. And Martin Luther King was only the voice. And this is the problem with our people. We start to make people superheroes, deify them, and then we think when they can't do no wrong. And then when we see wrong, we say, oh, man, nah. This stuff was organized. This was organized by regular human beings with regular hang-ups and regular things that everybody go through. So they call themselves a preacher and all that. So I don't get caught up in all that stuff, family. Those days are gone, and we should never allow someone to come back on Monday night after the game over on Sunday and then call the game again. Nope, we got what we needed, and now we need to take it to the next level. Our focus should be standing on the back of that which was done and take it to the next level. You follow what I'm saying, family? Press 7 if you understand what I'm saying. Tell me if you're walking with me. We should say, oh, Martin Luther King was a homosexual. Shut up. Who cares? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That's what we're supposed to do. They accomplished their stuff. We supposed to say, shut up. So what? Shut up. Martin Luther King was a drunk. Shut up. Shut up. So what? We supposed to get ignorant and rude with him. Shut up. Who cares? Because he got what he set out to accomplish. We should not listen to that nonsense. Shut up. Be quiet. Who cares? He was in the orgy. Shut up. We shouldn't even let him talk. That's how we supposed to move. You feel what I'm saying? Because he set out to accomplish something and he got it accomplished. You follow me? And now we supposed to be standing on the back of them and taking it to the next level. You follow me? But the problem is, remember, in order for them to get information on Martin Luther King, whether it was true or whether it was false and made up, you can best believe if it's partially true. There was one in the midst that looks like you. There was one in the midst that looks like you. And that's the problem of our situation, with our situation. The problem with our situation, that there's always one that looks like us that's doing the work to compromise the mission. Always. And so, Moorish World TV, we look into these things. We look into these things, and hey, it is what it is. Fam, I'm gonna share something with you in a minute. So when we look at Marcus Thomas, hold up one second. When we look at Mr. Nasheed, right, and I'm not going to make this all about him tonight. Yes, I am. My bad. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. When we look at Mr. Nasheed, right, one thing that we got to understand. Hold up one second. Let me put this up real quick. Let me throw this in my my box. One thing that we got to understand is that he is not who you think he is. You follow me? He's not who you think he is. All right? I'm about to prove it to you right now. He's not who you think he is. Like, in fact, matter of fact, nobody really knows who he is. That's number one. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody knows who he is. If we be honest, nobody knows who he is. You know what I mean? Until I put out this documentary, you know what I mean, people will go, even FBA is going to be clueless as to who he is. But let me show you something, family. One thing for sure and two things for certain. If you go, I wish I would have grabbed that little file that I had of him talking back in the day. Believe it or not, Tariq is literally a rebellious silver spoon child. Y'all know what that is? A rebellious silver. I discovered that he's a rebellious silver spoon child and felt neglected to some degree. You know what I mean? And I said that before. But yeah, that's what he is. He's a neglected, heartbroken. He's a little boy inside. You know what I mean? Let me show you something. Let me get this one more thing up here. He's a little boy inside. Then this is why he laughed things off with jokes and want to use jokes to make things seem as if they're not that serious, and he doesn't take responsibility to many of the things that he put out. But hey, he met Mr. Sabir Bey on these airwaves, and now we having a conversation. 1 second, I want to show you this, and I'm gonna start the show. Oh man, I want to show you this, and this is how we're gonna start the show, because we're gonna start off with a bang. All right, let me put this up here. All right, now, first of all, what I mean by most people think that. Let me ask y'all, what do you think about this guy? What do you think about this guy, Mr. Nasheed? Because we're talking about hiding colors, 666. What do you think about this guy? Where he come from? Who is he? What did he do? Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. But let's get into this, family. Let's get into this. Bam. Family, for those who don't know, I can't wait till y'all get this documentary. This documentary got to come out by the summer. Hopefully my court proceeding be over by the summer, and we can get this documentary out by the summer. All right, so the person on the left is great-great-grandpa. All right? Great-great-grandpa is on the left. Great-great-grandpa, looking like a slaveholder, is the one from get the European and all of that. You know what I mean? Get the European and the island and all that. We got a lot of mixed up stuff in there. But as you can see, back in the day, as you can see, great-great-grandpa, notice he's on something of a Model T, so that would indicate that they got a little bit paper. And people that had a little bit paper back then, they would love to cross over and try to live the life of those that they admired, if you will. We'll get into that in later detail. But the point that I want to make with this slide right here, look, they had a lot of paper for a black man to have a car. Right. Yeah, exactly. And so when you look at Mr. Nasheed, and he's looking like the guy off of Miami Vice, any child growing up in our era of time, we did not dress like this. All right? We did not dress like this. For number one, that was not our fashionista. Number two, remember, this is the 80s. In the 80s, I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, in the 80s, we were more casual. Sweatpants, hand-me-down jeans, button-up shirts, that, you know what I mean, that we had to share, whatever the case may be. I mean, somebody say, may not have been his car. Thurman Smart, I have a research bear with me, as well as a good researcher myself. We know everything. Everything. And I'm just giving little points out right now. So it shows you even the dress right here that, you know, he had a little bit privilege. You know what I'm saying? We can look at the dress and we can kind of conclude that. You know what I mean? We can conclude that he had a little bit privilege as opposed to many of us who grew up in this era of time. As you can see right here, he had a little bit of privilege. And let me tell you something. We actually can go into great detail and talk about this privilege. We can talk about this privilege, but just not tonight. So the reason that I'm bringing this up, because we're talking about FBA. We're talking about one who's now pushes this foundational black. When in reality, it appears that this guy is in a identity crisis. And I'm going to show you what I mean about this identity crisis. It doesn't mean the identity crisis of, you know, I want to try to be this. No, it's I want to try to fit in outside of my community. You know what I mean? As opposed to just work with any and everybody and do your thing. No, he goes above and beyond. Remember, he said he gets offered checks all the time to talk down to black people, to African people. He get checks, he get offered checks, if you will, to talk down. So when one says that, that shows you that I'm trying to fit in, and because now we see that those things are happening. You follow me? Now, with that being said, remember there was a video that Mr. Nasheed said that if you're going to date a woman, and I'm paraphrasing, he said date a woman with a white mother, because the white mother will teach her how to treat a man. Anybody remember that video? Anybody remember that soundbite? Anybody remember that? He said, GS, there was a Moore's Day look and preppy look. Not around where I come from. Not, he's supposed to be from the underbelly of Detroit, though. He was supposed to be on Boss Trucker. Remember, he was supposed to be from the underbelly of Detroit. Boss Trucker. I mean, the underbelly of Detroit was not, I don't think it was no preppy thing going on in the underbelly of Detroit, maybe in the suburbs. I mean, but now listen. Remember, GS, you had a Jerry curl. Man, I had an S curl. Stop playing with me, double dare you. It's like I'm playing. I ain't messing with no Jerry curl. I had an S curl, psych. But listen, so when he says that in one of those live streams, it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. It don't make me wonder no more because I understand it. And running this tether stuff, we get to see now that he stuck to what he said, as well as went a step further. Because as we can see, that looks like a tether forehead according to the logistics of the circumference of the dome. I'm just playing. But the point that I'm making is that the same thing that he condemns, he's actually living in. You follow me? So he says that his people is not a tether. He says that they are not tethers. However, won't nobody call him to prove it. So I thought that I'll share it with you, no disrespect or anything. I thought I'd share it with you of how the Brazilian nut comes into existence. You follow me? So there you see on the left side, I think it's your left side, that somebody ain't getting that check. Somebody is not getting that check. You follow what I'm saying? Somebody ain't getting the reparations check. Now, somebody need to make him prove that his people ain't tethers. I was going to pull up the transcript where in court he was like, he's talking about my mother-in-law. He's talking about my mother-in-law. I would save that one though. But this appears to be a tether to me. This appears to be tethered to me. It just appears to be. I could be wrong. It just appears to be. This appears to be tethered to me. I'm not tethered to me. But look at that. What y'all think? Ain't that a bit tethery? Huh? Ain't that a bit? He used to say his father-in-law is Caribbean. There you go. Right there. There you go. There you go. You hear me? And Deggle. Looking like little Jody. But hey. So if we're talking tether, this is complete tether. Complete tether. So the only thing that I can think hidden colors could be is how people was hiding in plain sight. And nobody questioned them. Nobody, like listen, man. I don't like to throw people families under the bus or nothing like that, but that's what he do. That's what he do. So we gotta address it and call it like it is. If this is an identity movement, then we supposed to be addressing everybody's identity. Everybody. Nobody gets a pass. I mean, if FBA is an identity movement, then everyone need to be addressed. Nobody get the pass, especially the leader. The leader should be willing to address everything that deals with identity within his relationship or whatever. But tonight, do y'all remember Hidden Colors? Family, let me show you something about Hidden Colors. One thing for sure and two things for certain. Family, this been a grift for a long time. This has been a grift for a long time. And the sad part about it is that no one caught on to it being a grift until it was too late. Do y'all know that Hidden Colors was a grift? Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that? Let me show you how Hidden Colors was a grift. If you have the ability to go back, and watch Hidden Colors with fresh eyes, it's nothing more than a pseudo motivational speech documentary. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a pseudo motivational speech documentary. Ain't no real history there. I mean, listen, it touches and scratches the surface of some history. It scratches the surface on some history. But it ain't no in-depth history. Listen, I'm going to give you an example. Let me see if I can do this and give you an example real quick. Maybe I can give you an example. Maybe I'll give you an example. Let me check it out real quick, see if I got something.
Stacy.
Oh, no, that ain't it. Let me see if I can put it together. I just want to give you an example of a motivational speech. Because I got a little clip right here that I'm going to share with you. Show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now remember, see if you can.
If you see paintings of the inauguration of George Washington, it looked like a Masonic ritual. So again, Masonry is based on Moorish science. So they would have these Moorish advisors around them. If you look at old...
Y'all see that? Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Press 7 if you can hear that. Let me drag it out just a little bit. Let me drag it out. Y'all can hear that? Yeah. All right, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm going to let it play for a second. And this is what he was using. This is what he was using. All right? All right, let me let it play.
The founding of America was based on Moorish science. If you see paintings of the inauguration...
Now listen, you remember when he was talking crazy about Moorish science when he got mad at me, but listen to this.
The founding of America was based on Moorish science.
Y'all hear that? Say it one more time.
The founding of America was based on Moorish science.
You hear that?
The founding of America was based on Moorish science. If you see...
Back then he was saying the founding of America was based on Moorish science. Not only he would go a step further and say that the Moors was here. You follow me? So the sad thing about this is that just like the preacher do, they tell one truth and then 20 lies. The one truth, you be like, and then everybody buy into the 20 lies. That's the sad thing about this. So he plays that preacher game. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Every person on this roster of the original Hidden Colors, they were, from my research, and I could be wrong, but I doubt if I am, they were all Europeans. Understand what I'm saying. If you are promoting this black power, black empowerment, and all of this race pride stuff, and then you pull the curtain back like the Wizard of Oz, and it's a little midget sitting on, a little person sitting on a stool with a big switch making noises, then there's a problem. In other words, you pushing all of this racial identity and racial nonsense, but every single person on it was European behind the scenes, and before the camera, it was faces that you recognize. This is what I mean by a grift. This is what I mean by a grift. And you know, let me tell you something. They got the word out to start suing people now, so I'm going to take my time. Now, so Sean Amos, you can't find him anywhere, but I found him, but I'm not going to put his picture up. You can look him up for yourself. Look, everybody on here, most people thought that Tariq, he said it was an independent film. Anybody remember that? He said the most successful independent documentary in history. Anybody ever heard him to say that? Okay, I hear what you're saying. But when you go and look a step further, you know what I mean? We get Monday Night Quarterback on this, though. When you go look a step further, right, you will find that there was another company involved in Hidden Colors. And when you go look that company, this is going to be in a documentary too. And when you go look that company up, you will find the grift gets deep. The rabbit hole gets deep. Lab Noise Films. Y'all see that? Lab Noise Films? Yeah. And there's not a lot of information on that, but I got it. So, independent, who is Lab Noise Films? We're going to leave that for the documentary. You see? Hold up. You see that? Lab Noise Film. Let me make sure y'all can see that I'm not making this stuff up. One thing about the research here, family, we're going to make it do what it do. We're going to make it do what it do. You're going to see it for yourself. Everything that I show is going to be for you to see for yourself. Let's go. Bam. Author and contributor. Can y'all see that? Lab Noise Films. Tariq Elite. So when one brags, it's a first independent. Family, it's a hustle. It's a hustle. Keep telling y'all, he's a race hustler. He's using race as if he's trying to build race pride, when in fact he's trying to distract and take out what he can from the group that believes in the nonsense that he spews. Now, when you look here, Richard Hillary, director of photography. Hold up. I did this a while ago. Listen to that. Richard Hillary, director of photography. Roberto Conquistador Garcia. Everybody know Ola, right? Sean Amos, Jacob Henry, Mark Tarolia, Shannon Reynolds. Who you think them people are? The thing is, don't get me wrong, family. Listen. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you cannot work with talented people, but when you are pushing something hinges that's on race pride, as you like to push all the time, then there is no excuse for this. There is no excuse for this. Roberto Conquistador Garcia. You follow me? This real talk. This is, look. Mark Tarolia. All right? This thing about this guy, some of these people are so hard to locate. You know what I mean? But there you go. Mark Tarolia. Hidden Colors. That's right. Nah, these are not descendants from a plantation. These are the ones that ran the plantation. I'm telling you, this is what you call being in bed with the same one that you're talking about. Garcia, he got a nice resume. I looked him up. He got a pretty big resume. Mr. Conquistador, he got a pretty big resume. I checked him out. You follow what I'm saying? And everybody know Ola. Ola stay behind the scenes. Yeah, he was on the paperwork as maybe the secretary of Melanated Nation. Of Melanated Nation. Nobody remember that? We covered the research with Ola as I think he was the secretary of Melanated Nation. You know what I mean? Now, he's not FBA. It's a walking contradiction. Again, family, remember, I'm not saying that, listen, if you got to work with Europeans to get things done, then that's what you're supposed to do to get it done. But this guy prides himself He prides himself to talk about white supremacy, how we need to have our own, how we need to do our own. He literally shames in public a camaraderie with Europeans. But behind the scenes, it's a whole nother thing. Only thing I'm pointing out is the contradiction. Family, if you're making films and you got some Europeans that's talented that can help you make your film, make your film. But don't be a hypocrite in the process. Don't be a hypocrite in the process. That's the point. You know what I mean? This is for the FBAs. Shahrazad Ali. I wonder if she's going to come back in the new documentary. Is she going to come back? Because you already know that she's followed Elijah Muhammad, and she believed that what they call it, the Asiatic black man. That's right. That's right. That ain't no that ain't no FBA. I mean, remember, this is what he built. This is what he built his legacy on that people like to brag about. What about this guy? Do we need to research him? Y'all think he FBA? Because he might be in a new film, Phil Valentine. What you think about him? You know what I mean? Anybody that rock with Mr. Vincent, is he FBA? See. But look, most of these people don't even mess with him no more though. Most people don't even mess with him. I don't even think Phil. I ain't even gonna bother Phil because I don't think Phil mess with the Hidden Color stuff anymore. I haven't seen him messing with it in years. Yeah, so we're gonna leave him alone. We're gonna leave Dr. Phil alone. But I don't think he FBA. I don't think none of these people coming back. Like, yeah, I don't think they coming back to Hidden Colors. You know what I mean? But this is the original cast. This is the cast. And Booker T. Coleman. We got to find out who Booker T. Coleman, because he been hanging around. But he kind of fell back too. Booker T. done fell back too, though. Did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice that Booker T. Coleman, what's his name? He renamed himself now. Y'all notice that he fell back too? Huh? He FBA. Bad Grand Chic. Bad Grand Chic. So say Phil selling snake oil. Hold on, man. Let me take my shirt off. I'm getting hot. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all doing too much. Oh my goodness. Y'all doing too much. I just threw this show together. It's funny. Listen. When people play the race card, you can't get mad when people talk about race. Listen, hey family, when people play the race card, you can't get mad when we start talking about race. You know what I mean? Like you know, people gonna say to me all the time, they be like, "Oh, you FBA? Oh, you a tether? Oh, you a tether? That's what you are, a tether." Okay, I gotta take that. You know what I mean? You see me walking down the street with my European buddy named David or somebody. Look at Grand Chic with David. It's like, okay, you got me. I gotta take that. You know what I mean? You got me. Okay. Dave, say what's up to him, Dave. Hi guys. That's it. You gotta keep it pushing. When you start talking about race, you gotta take what come with it. That's it. Oh my goodness, man. You think they gonna pay for this documentary, man? What y'all think? Y'all think y'all think they gonna pay for this one? Hiding color 666. What y'all think, family? Y'all you think FBA gonna go for this one? Anybody? They gonna go for this one? they got the European with the bandana on. This boy is a fool. He got the European with the bandana on. Oh, man, I hope they don't go for this one, man. This is too much. This is too much. Yeah, this is too much. There's no way they should go for this one. There's no way. Bang, man, chic. Yeah. If so, I got a bridge in Brooklyn for sale. They might go for it, man. They might go for it. Dr. Sebi Jr. said, I'll watch it. Of course, you Dr. Sebi Jr. You think that you can live off air. Dr. Sebi Jr. said, I'll watch it. Of course. You think pork and beans is poison. And it is. Without the pork. You think beans are poison. Let me stop laughing so much. Anyway. And we know Dr. Umar ain't coming back. We know. I'm just messing with you, Dr. Sebi. We know Umar ain't coming back. Dr. Sebi Jr., won't you come on the show, bro? I thought you was going to come on the show, bro. No, we know Umar ain't coming back. Come on. We know Umar is done. So ain't nobody who... Hold on. How many people we got up here? Who else we got? Oh, and Sabir Bey. Y'all know what happened with Sabir Bey. You know what happened with Sabir Bey. Listen, if y'all don't know what happened to Sabir Bey, you know he sued Sabir Bey, right? Y'all do know that, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm putting cases on bitch niggas now. Oh yeah, I got cases on a bunch of bitch niggas right now.
You know
I'm treating these niggas like hoes. I'm dragging them in court, smacking them the fuck around.
Listen, you know he just made a statement recently about people going to court, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right? Let me see if I can find that real quick. I'm taking my time with this tonight. Let's see if I can find this real quick, family. Because we just went over it, so I think we good. Where did I put that clip at? That clip, man, where he's talking about people going to court. See if this is it.
To get in a little verbal spat.
Oh, here we go. So listen, let me let it play.
To get in a little verbal spats with me, especially people who are kind of known for filing paperwork and running to the police and filing lawsuits. Nah,
I'm putting cases on.
I'm good.
Yeah, I got cases on a bunch of bitch niggas right now.
I'm good.
I'm treating these niggas like hoes. I'm dragging them in court.
These niggas are built different now. It's a whole different vibe. You can't smash down verbally on cats no more like that. These dudes will put on some flip-flops and go sit up in a courtroom on your ass while their feet are dangling.
So in this latest presentation, he says that people will go to court and put a case with their feet dangling, and et cetera, et cetera. But let me explain something to you. The first one to put case from the internet perspective on people that I know is no other than Mr. Tariq Nasheed. Right here, he puts a case on, let me roll it up for you. Nasheed Tariq doing business as King Flex Entertainment versus Sabir Bey. You feel me? Case number right here. Case reassigned, effective 2013. He was putting cases, Tariq Nasheed sworn as witness for plaintiff. Nasheed Tariq doing business. He was putting cases on people back in 2012 on this internet stuff. You understand what I'm saying? He been doing that. I mean, what y'all think? Come on, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, he been doing that. When you look at, let's look a little bit closer. Let's look a little bit closer. He been doing that. Judgment entered as a final deposition on 8/30/12 for Nasheed Tariq, DBA King Flex Entertainment against Sabir Bey. Principal $5,000, cost $60, total $5,060. Execution stayed 30 days. So yeah, he sued to be Sabir Bey over some hidden color stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean? Over some back and forth. Like so when people talk that stuff, oh, like yeah, you know what it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, family, you better be super careful on this internet too, because it seems like those in the black media, that little group now, they're gonna be looking to put cases on people. You know what I mean? Because the case that me and Mr. Nasheed has, oh no, this is the fact. I got the court report. I got the whole report, Crip. I got the whole report. I know what it was about. I got the whole report. But at the end of the day, this case that I have, this defamation case that I have with Mr. Nasheed is definitely going to set a precedence. It's going to set a precedence, and now they're going to scramble to try to put themselves in position of defense. And so they're going to be looking to throw some cases out there on people. It is what it is. The whole thing about it is, with these cases, anybody can put a case on anybody. But I'm going to tell you something. It's very expensive, and it takes a lot of time from people being creative and doing things that they will prefer to do to enrich their family and enrich their community. But I'm going to tell you, it's very time consuming. It ain't for everybody. I tell you right now, it ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, so one thing that you're going to notice in the next few years is that a lot of these grifters, they are going to be putting frivolous cases on people. You can almost bet your last dollar on that. But anyway, with that being said, y'all remember, I didn't watch it, The Hiding of the Colors #5. I didn't watch it. But all of these people gone. Claude Anderson. They had Chuck D in that joint. Ice-T is in there. I hope Moochie's watching, because me and Moochie was sharing some information of how Ice-T was around for a long time. Ice-T was around in 99 with this character. Ice-T was around with this character in 99. You'll understand that when I get to the documentary. How Ice-T slips in this demonstration in 1999. And it's relative to a lot of the stories that's circulating on the internet about Marcus Sanders. But we'll get to that later. But anyway, Kemet Shockley, Michael Jai White. All of these people have hints of Pan-Africanism with them. So I'm trying to say, where is this documentary going? What happened to James Smalls? James Smalls just fell back. He fell back. Y'all remember a few years ago, I did the video about Mr. Small? They said Ice-T is U.S. Army. What do you mean by that? Ice-T is U.S. Army. He's in that group too? He's in that group too? Ice-T side-eyeing him. Ice-T might be in that group too. Ice-T might be in that group too. He might have been in that group for a long time. I ain't gonna go there though. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, oh, you reaching now, Grand Sheik. That's Ice-T. Colors. Colors. I mean, colors. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that alone right now. Anyway. Where Professor Smalls? Everybody then fell back. Anybody ever notice that? Everybody fell back. Anybody notice that? Everybody fell back. Another thing I want to mention too about hidden colors. Why is nobody holding FBA accountable for claiming that they put Trump in office, and lately many of the things that Trump put in place is in opposition or not in our best interest? Anybody ever notice that? Anybody ever notice that? Anybody ever notice that the FBAs have not held themselves accountable or even talk about it? Yeah, even that Boyce Watkins, he's gone. He's gone. FBA cookout, why don't you come on the show? Anybody, y'all ever notice that everything that Trump is doing that's not in benefit of us, people like FBA Cookout was voting and bragging about voting for Trump? Now and again, I'm not saying vote for Kamala. Don't put that on me. Look at this. This is what your leader said, FBA Cookout. The DNC brought the Central Park 5 out at the DNC Convention 2024 to go in on Trump for putting out an ad against them. But the DNA, he was defending Trump about the Central Park 5. And anybody that understands the Central Park 5, Trump was like, they need to be done. Trump basically just said they guilty. And this guy, he don't comes to say, man, maybe we should look into that. Maybe not. He defends Trump on it. And there is not one FBA that I've seen yet. Why can't you say vote for Kamala? You act like it's illegal to vote Democrat. Lattimore. No, I don't support Kamala. Do I have a right not to support Kamala? And if I don't support Kamala, I'm not going to endorse somebody else to support Kamala. Ain't that my right, Laddie? Laddie, is that my right? I don't think Kamala has our best interests. I don't think the Democrats have our best interests. I didn't see anything that would benefit us from a Democratic perspective, nor did I see it from a Republican perspective. So I sit on the sideline. Isn't that good? Is that all right? Huh? Is that all right? I didn't hear something specifically that was going to benefit us. Collard greens in a tub don't benefit me. Hot sauce in a purse don't benefit me. You know what I'm saying? But if you felt as though that she said some things that benefited us, then by all means, do your thing. Listen. Out of all the things that could have happened with Kamala winning, one of the things is a young melanated girl could be inspired to take that leap of faith to try to get in the top position in the United States. And I congratulate that. You know what I'm saying? However, Mega Stallion in Atlanta twerking, the Amigos on the stage talking crazy. I mean, how could the black vote have put Trump in office when the U.S. presidents are selected, not elected? I agree with you, 144K. I agree with you, but to speak to the illusion, hey, here it is. Anthony Bryan said, I probably voted for Kamala Harris. We would be better off with her than Trump. I think this is how I look at Anthony Bryan. Thank you so much, 144. This is how I look at it. I look at it that both sides have the same agenda. They just have different roads of getting there. You know what I mean? And none of those agendas benefits us as it going to benefit the power structure that has been in power since we have come to these shores or been subjected to oppression on these shores. That's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. I believe that both, for example, I believe that both of them are going from Baltimore to California. You feel what I'm saying? However, I believe Kamala and them, they are willing to take the long scenic route. They willing to take the long scenic route. The Republicans, they want to go straight to California. That's just how I see it. That's how I see it. I could be wrong. So, I mean, you might want to take the scenic route and see the trees and do some bird watching and all of that. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, we as a people are going to have to get in a huddle and create a strategy and come out and play the game in a competitive way. Not just randomly voting because someone says their grandmother struggled or something like that. No, we as a people at some point, we might be dead and gone, but at some point, the trained Negro here in America is going to have to break the shackles of his mind and her mind, come together in a huddle, and then come out with a strategy. And that's it. Listen, I'll say this and then I'll move on to my next slide. We are the only people on the planet Earth, and I'm talking about those who have suffered oppression. Let's deal with America and around the world, melanated people around the world. We are the only people on the planet Earth that will not only, listen to this, and pull your children out tomorrow, not only to be abused for hundreds of years by another group of people, but then we would allow that same group of people, the system, to educate our children, to set the culture for our children, to set the culture for us, to set our values, to set our morals, to set our entertainment. Everything that we are subjected to is manufactured for us. We're the only people on the planet Earth like that. Only people on the planet Earth like that. If you go to China, you got Chinese people, they have a choice. Do I want to be a part of this hip hop thing and dance and roll all over the place? Or do I want to be in my Chinese culture? Majority of them want to be in their Chinese culture, and you're going to have a minority that branches out. In every society, you're going to have a few that branches out. For the most part, people going to subscribe to that which they created through history of their ancestors or whatever the case may be. But we the only people. Think about it. Look around the planet. We are the only people that will allow the same system that people want reparations from. They want the same system to teach their children, to feed their children. Most people don't know how to make a garden. You know what I mean? They got to go to the store. They don't listen. We have gotten so. I'm gonna get on my soapbox. We have gotten so crazy, right? They got the Instacart where we will have a stranger to drop food off to our house, and we'll eat it like it ain't nothing. We don't care about the energy associated with the food. We don't care about the energy associated with those who cook the food. We don't care about the energy about those who bring the food. Like, we gone. We gone. It was a little thing that they was talking about how a brother and a Mexican eat lunch. Or if not, it was a European. A European had a little sandwich and a cupcake. And the Mexican guy, he had a bowl that his wife had made for him, and he opened that demonstration up like he had a little supper right there at the job site. But see, the thing is, what people would miss in that is like, man, Mexican women take care of their men. They have their problems too. But in that scene right there, you actually getting energy. That guy not only getting nourishment, he's getting energy from the hands that prepared it. He's getting energy as it transferred from those hands to his hands. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we are so out of sync with constructive energy that we let anybody feed us, we let anybody teach us, we let anybody deliver stuff to us, we let anybody, and we don't even comprehend the energy that's associated with that. We gone, man. We messed up as a people. I mean, we are messed up as a people. Lottie say, have you taken a single civic class to understand politics? Lottie, I would debate you on politics if you would hit the email. What do you want to debate about politics, Lottie? What do you want to debate about politics, Lottie? I invite you to the show, Lottie Lattimore. I invite you to the show, and we can debate politics. What you want to debate about politics? Do you asking me, have I taken a class? I'm going to give you a class. When would you like to do it? Would you like to do it tomorrow? Let's put the email up in there. Hold up. And if you don't want to debate, just be here to listen then. And I would debate any topic about politics. I would debate why our strategy for president is flawed. You don't debate dummies. All right, see you later. Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, so our energy that we are taking on is compromised. You know what I mean? We should think about that. They're not going to debate me. They're not going to debate me. You see, I do not debate dummies. That was the best answer. That was the best answer. I don't debate dummies. All right, good night. Bye. Like, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, nobody is taking responsibility for all of this stuff. And remember, again, behind the scenes, there is no people working on these films that's supposed to be predicated on pride. These are actors right here. These are all actors right here. Y'all don't see this? These are actors. These are actors, man. These are actors, not activists. These are actors, not activists. For real. I mean, people are going to get mad when I say this, but these are actors. They are not activists. They are very good at what they do. Look at this. Family. This is the publicist. Remember the publicist? Anybody remember this video of the publicist? These are actors, family. Period, point blank. They're actors. They're not activists. They're putting on a show. That's it. And who protected activists? Y'all remember this scene right here? Who are these people? Who are these people? Look at this. At the opening of the hidden club. Who are these people? Y'all think I hope y'all don't think that look at this. Look at this. That thing, it looked like a fed's nest out there. It looked like a fed's nest out there on the first opening of the museum club. Anybody ever seen them pictures? It was a fed's nest out there. Talking about FBA. Oh man, this was a fed's nest. Who goes to court with supposedly a bodyguard in disguise? Look at this. Look at the fake beard. Who does this? Who does this? Who does this? So listen. Hidden Color 666. I don't know what they're going to talk about. I don't know what they're going to talk about. I really don't think that a Nasheedite want to talk politics with me, because I am well versed in understanding politics. That doesn't mean that most people think if you decide not to participate, you're ignorant to politics. No. It's like I know the game. I know the game. Again, I always say, and I say it a million of times, that the best bet with politics is local politics. You can scratch the president thing all day long. Local politics, let me show you why. Those who have voted for Congress, the Senate, and things of that nature, these are the ones that are putting a lawsuit on the things that is unconstitutional that Trump has put in an executive order. You understand what I'm saying? The local politicians that was voted in office is the ones that are getting together now, putting lawsuits on the books for unconstitutional executive orders. Did y'all know that? So it's the local politicians in the upper echelons of local politicians that have power, that can make or break your situation. So if you want to participate in politics, the best politics to participate in is local politics. If you don't see that the presidential politicians have something to offer you, listen, it's them local politicians that actually can make things happen overnight. That's the fact of the matter, if that's what you want to participate in. So let me get this last one up. I'm going to leave that alone. The only one going to be probably in the documentary is Reza Islam, Vicky Dillard, and Dr. Mayat. Those are the only one gonna be in the documentary, family. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. You hear what I say? That's all you get. That's all you get. Reza Islam, Vicky Dillard, and Dr. Mayat. That's what you're going to get in Hidden Colors. But yeah, family, I just came and just threw a show together for y'all because I miss y'all. But I'm going to be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to do an interview tomorrow about FBA. I got a brother coming on here. He's about to go all the way in with Dr. Mayat. Let me find me Dr. Mayat. That's right. Each one of them have Fed cases. Each one of them. Yeah. This is all you getting. This is it. Hidden Colors 5. Right there. That's going to be Hidden Color 5 right there. That's it. It's Tariq Nasheed. That's it. Yeah, Reza ain't in NOI, man. Listen, at the end of the day, why didn't Reza report to the people about his status at NOI? That should show you right there something is wrong. I mean, something is wrong with that. Let me see. Thank you for anybody who had hit the Cash App. I think somebody hit the Cash App. I don't like to call out people's names of the Cash App, but I'm gonna give you. I can give you. Oh, I can call out Thurman Smart and Black Girls Read. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, at the end of the day, let me see if I can try something. What is this? Let me see if I can try something. This is it, family. Well, the show is over. I really appreciate y'all. Listen, in reality, family, I really wanted to just come here and just have a conversation with y'all. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I just put a show together to have a conversation with y'all. Did y'all mind that? Was the show all right? I just put it together to have a conversation with y'all. Hawk, if you debate, do us proud. Don't be like Silly Billy. Oh, no, Rockman. Hey, Rockman Austin, have you ever seen me debate before? Man, I can't get nobody to debate me. If you ever see me debate, oh man, I love a good debate. I mean, I don't get flustered. Nah, buddy. I stick straight to the facts. Dr. Sebi, you coming on the show? What you want to talk about, Dr. Sebi? Dr. Sebi Jr. Y'all want to hear from Dr. Sebi Jr.? He going to say you been not eating no beans. Reza, I think Reza been out of NOI. Without a doubt or contradiction. Yeah, I think his NOI days are gone. He ain't gonna speak on it though. For some reason, he ain't gonna speak on it. You know what I mean? Man, there's a lot that I can say about Reza. I give Reza a pass though, because Reza kind of fell below the radar after I did that last show about him a year ago. Tomorrow I'm tired. Tomorrow go vegan. Don't eat rice. Brown rice will make your eyes bulge out like the Grand Sheik. Don't eat rice. Dr. Sebi. Don't breathe air. You know if you breathe air, the air will mess your lungs up. It makes them inflate. I'm telling you. Don't breathe air. Hey, hold on with this Dr. Sebi 2025 stuff, man. If you breathe air, it'll make your lungs inflate. Your lungs are not supposed to inflate. Your lungs are supposed to just marinate. Oh, man. The GMO pollen. Thank you, Dr. Sebi J. You got a sense of humor. Somebody say, why he cut his locks? Hold up. Y'all crazy. Hold up, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all talking about right here. Hold up 1 second. Hold up, man. He said, why he cut his locks? Let me see. Where them locks at? There they go right there. Man, but yeah, I want to give y'all a real update on the I need to give y'all another update on this court case, man. It's really on my heart to give y'all this update. But I'm gonna wait for a second. Till I get a platform so I can share it. I need a platform where I can share it with y'all. I mean, there you go. There you go. We're doing the Dr. Sebi show tomorrow with Chief X. Oh, man, I can't stand Chief X, man. Real talk. Chief X flip-flop too much, bro. Chief X do not have a criteria what he stands on. He'll flip-flop overnight. He'll get mad at me and do a show about me for nothing. I mean, like, bro, why are you mad at me this week, bro? Moors are not American. Like, okay, so what? Who cares? All right, whatever. I mean, like he can't even, like, that's one person I won't debate. I will not debate a Chief X. If y'all ever heard of Chief X, you know, he gonna switch up on you too, Dr. Sebi. Nah, anything for attention. I mean, Chief X is the worst. He'll befriend you to get that conversation going, and then the next thing you know, he gonna make up something, and then he gonna have a whole show about you. Yeah, Dr. Semi and Suno and Suno Sunny and yeah, he gonna have that dumb cigar in his mouth. And then buy some greens. I got greens for sale. Yeah, the greens. Like, man, shut up, please. Please. But anyway, family, I'm about here. Appreciate it.
Both of my parents, on both sides of the family, we can trace everything back to playing.
Don't make me do it, Tariq. I know.
All right, I'm going to go get some rest. And I'm going to reboot tomorrow.
Yeah. I know people from Alabama from the year of 86. I even know the cop that locked you up and made you flip. I know who got you the ticket and flew you to LA. I know the facility they trained you in. Please don't make a say. One more cheap shot, I'll expose it all. I know the relationship between you and Paul. I know your father and the shot that took you in. All the tears behind the grin can't wash away the sin. They used you at 17 and they using you at 56. They used you in that stain when they got all the bricks.
Thank you, Gregory Bryant. Everybody thumbs up.
Looking over your shoulder every day of the year. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed. We know about Peanut and her deepest fears. We know why you try to hide a name for years. We know she FDA, but it gets much worse. We know when you met, and we know her date of birth. You done broke the bell, so may as well pay up. All them sleepless nights, popping pills will still stay up. We can make this easy or we can make it hard. Cut the check and we can disregard. If not, you can expect to hear your darkest secrets. And I got the receipts to back up what I'm speaking. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed. You built a prison around yourself for you and your fam. And if I'm forced to expose you, everyone would get jammed.
This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
We ain't no internet prophet. We ain't no internet prophet. Media prophet. No, all we social media actors. Let me tell you what I do, man.
Check 1, 2.
I created this media with the help of my brothers and all these men and all the good people of the Moorish World.
Y'all some internet prophets and you need to stop it before someone catch you on the block and cock it, or catch you at your lecture and rock your knocking. Yeah, you man and me, cause I'm exposing your robbing. See, I used to be a robber, I was robbing the thugs and the agents in the hood selling nasty grub. I was only 17 and I didn't know better. Put them things in their face and said, give me the cheddar. But it really amazed me, the age of 40, that people will use the things that would annoy me.
Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go!
Plagiarize books and dreams of unity. Blame the Europeans, but look what you do to me. Got me thinking we gon' overcome, but when you cut your camera off, you really wanna know.
I got you, Diamond Smile. Let's go tomorrow. Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky!
Everybody that is white supremacy. The fact of the matter is you're the real enemy. You've been lying to the people, fat in your pockets.
You ain't nothing but an internet prophet. Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go Ricky! Go! 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 Go Ricky! Go Ricky!
Now they calling me the op cause I revealed the scam. They will shake your hand and still grip your fam. They say Hotep, peace, black power, shalom. Assalamu alaikum.
Go Ricky!
At the same time they plotting to get in your pocket. They will white label sunglasses, cups and watches. Make a profit for the enemy they talk about. I can't understand why.
Thank you, Rockman Bay. Go Ricky! Go Ricky!
On Twitter like the pipe and it just ain't right. Bank account got light and you haven't seen the light. You burn all the sage and ain't change your plight. Incense burning, crystals turning. Think to yourself what you really learning.
I got you, Diamond Smile.
Gave him your
Go Ricky! Go! Go! Go, Ricky. Go, Ricky. It's on. Go, Ricky. Go.
In Springfield,
I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the burbs with your unction crystal.
Look at your man, Crypto. Look at your boy.
White supremacy. The fact of the matter is you're the real enemy. You've been lying to the
Crypto.
in your pocket. You ain't nothing but an
That boy crazy.
You're gonna have to watch your back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the birds with your unction crystals, your books and herbs. You're gonna have to watch your back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the burbs with your unction crystals, your books, your herbs. You convinced everybody that is white supremacy. The fact of the matter is you're the real enemy. You've been lying to the people fat in your pockets.
You ain't nothing but an internet prophet. Family, I appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I'm going to get some rest, and we're going to turn up tomorrow. Give a nice old, good old show tomorrow, family. But at the end of the day, man, I really enjoy doing this. You actually give me a way to vent and let off some steam, and I appreciate it. Real talk. In Springfield,
they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. And it's a shame. The cats, they're eating
news. Would have millions and millions of views. This is a masterpiece.
And you're supposed to be the foremost authority on all type of manuscripts, and man, you took a hell of a L, silly Billy Carson. He was talking about, man, he had just come out of surgery, he had pneumonia, his back was broke, so he had a goddamn brain aneurysm, and he forgot his information. You see, man, you got to quit coming up with all these excuses, man.
You know, listen, as the first lady of FBA,
Yeah, I just seen silly Billy Carson respond to how that, to how that white boy drug him in that damn debate.
Man, these people are just poor dummies. What can you do? I make more money than rappers.
Okay, yeah, all right, that's kind of gossipy. Okay.
I make more money than rappers. I let a lot of it slip because a lot of these people are just ignorant, poor people. They're just poor people. They're just ignorant.
Yeah, I'm putting cases on bitch niggas now. Oh yeah, I got cases on a bunch of bitch niggas right now. I'm treating these niggas.
That's right,
like
global African supremacy. I'm dragging
them in court, smacking them
that
the fuck
gas,
around.
Baby. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our